Hey guys, so I just came back from camping, and I'm getting ready to back up my my trailer like I usually do in my driveway. Um, Now I've noticed over the last several months, boy, this thing's so over this last several months, my tree's been getting in my way. So I've been scraping up the top of my RV, and I got a few other trailers I park. You can see there's my RV right over there. I'm getting ready to back it up, but you can see right back where I'm kind of behind. You can see my ladder over there. I usually park my my trailers, right over here, and all these all these branches are starting to hang over too far, and I'm afraid it's going to damage the top of my RV. Right, so I got a bunch of stuff, or even you really don't want stuff scraping the top of your trailer. So usually what I do is I'll get my my hedge trimmer. I have this Makita hedge trimmer here. This is a 36 volt, takes 2 batteries, and I usually go up there. Let me see. I got that. Okay, so usually what I do is I come up here, I climb up. I'll do that, but holding this thing up like this, I'm getting old. You're reaching over, you're trying to hold it. These batteries aren't light, so you're trying to hold it and you're just shaking, and you're reaching over the ladder one way or the other, and it's kind of hard, right? I also got some bougainvilleas in the back where I have them up on a trellis, and I'm trying to doing it to the side. If you hold this thing close to your body, it's not so bad. But once you start getting out, or you start getting above, or even doing longer hedges, if you're trying to hold it out, it's a lot of weight. So, of course, if you're a younger guy, you may not care. But this style here, I'm just not so keen with. So I got a new one. I'm replacing it with this right here, right? So this is the Husqvarna hedge trimmer, right? And look at that, it has a really cool handle. So now instead of getting up on this ladder, watch how you do this. That is a lot easier because I still have the center of gravity kind of right above me, so I'm not having to reach out very far. As far as the weight goes, it's about the same weight. It feels like the same weight as the other machine, but you're keeping it real close to your body. And if there's some other areas that I still want to try to get a little bit higher, right? All I gotta do is pull this lever, this little collar down, and this thing just kind of pivots. So if I want to go straight up like that, I can do that, and I can do some more trimming. And that is I don't know if you saw me over there or not, but that's a lot easier than the other machine. Even doing hedges like those down over there, those low ones, it's still easier to take this. Now I'm going to angle it just like that. Now I can do those. tell you what, that's a lot easier to keep this thing closer to you, and yeah, just being able to rotate that makes a pretty big difference, right? So this thing snaps at different intervals, so I'll just keep it like this, and then I can keep it close to me. That's a lot easier. Let me show you what I'd have to do with the other machine. With this one, if I was gonna do the same thing, I guess over here is not so bad, but still keeping this overhead. It's still, anytime you're holding something over your head for that long, it kind of hurts. So as far as price point goes, this obviously these bigger machines come without the batteries, right? So this one here, you can get it for about $250. The Husqvarna is about $450, so quite a bit more, $200 more. But I'm thinking, well, at least for me, the extra $200, my fatigue on my body is worth an extra $200, right? So if I'm trying to make gardening more enjoyable, if you're doing the stuff yourself, right, it's not about the cost, it's about the enjoyment, it's about the convenience, it's about also production. How fast is this going to take? Is this going to take, moving that ladder around 50 times and getting tired, or using the other machine, the Husqvarna machine, and and just enjoying the job a lot better, right? So even yeah, this arm is just the build quality, and I really, besides the weight and just the ergonomics of the Makita has a pretty decent build to their equipment. This has a great build as well. This is a single battery versus double battery over there, but the amp hours, this is a 9.4 amp hour. And those two batteries there alone, each battery I believe is a 5 amp hour, so that's a total, two of them, so it's a 10 amp hour versus a 9.4, so it's pretty equivalent. So if you're looking for a hedge trimmer, check this one out, right? This is a pretty cool machine, right? That makes doing kind of awkward jobs a lot easier. If you're just doing straight hedges and they're kind of low, then I'd get the Makita. But if you're doing a little bit more complicated stuff, this is the way to go. All right, that's all. This is my new tool I'm using this weekend.